We are celebrating International Women's Day this morning right here on Express Breakfast. I am joined now by singer, songwriter, lecturer and all-round epic talent. Can't wait to have a chinwag. Don't mind us while we just probably giggle for about 25 minutes. It's Amba Tremain. Good morning.
Oh, Nicola, you're like my favourite person ever in the morning. Actually, all day.
It's because you
just the morning.
It's only because you can't see my face. I actually did an Instagram story this morning, so I put on some makeup. But
well, that's the beauty of filters. You see, you just wipe over a filter, and then you're ready for the day.
It's also the beauty of radio. Nobody has to see my face.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I've seen your face. Your face is beautiful.
So this is a very nice start to International Women's Day because we're having just a nice casual love fest. Happy Inspirational International Women's Day to you.
And to you too. I do find you, I'm going to say this in all honesty, I do find you a massive inspiration. I think everybody should just know how amazing you are and how much you put in and what you do as well. So big love to you this morning.
Oh, bless your heart. Thank you very much. I'm not very good at taking compliments, so we'll just move swiftly on. Have you always celebrated this day?
Well, to be fair, I think it's only been in probably about the last 5 years that I was even really aware of this day.
Same.
I think maybe because, things like this, they become a little bit more popular for one reason or another, and then suddenly they're in. It's not just an amazing thing, it's quite, it's an on-trend thing as well to really, really celebrate people and mark the occasion. So really, probably in the last 5 years, I've celebrated this, but I will just say, since I have celebrated it, we have celebrated it hard.
Yeah, made up for lost time.
Absolutely.
The next question that I want to ask you is, I've said this to both Alison and Charlotte this morning because it is tricky. What makes an inspirational woman to you?
Well, I've been listening in, and I think Charlotte summed it up so amazingly. I think she's incredible as well. I've met her before, and she's such a lovely woman, but she said everything I think that I would have loved to have said or thought of, put it that way. But for me, I feel like for me, an inspirational woman is someone who, takes you on the journey, takes you on their journey, and whether it's good or bad, you can learn from, and they help you to learn from. I think that not everyone's inspirational stories start off brilliantly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some people go through some really, really hard times, and it's them taking you in on board and helping to help you learn from those moments. Those are the things that really, really inspire me. It sounds really cliched, but my mum is probably my biggest inspiration.
And mine.
And I've seen her, and my whole family, we're from a large family of women. We've all been through some real hurdles, and we've never had it easy, and I've just seen her bounce back each time, learn from it, help to kind of steer us, and then we grow from those experiences. So for me, an inspirational woman is someone who opens the doors and takes you on their journey with them and helps you to create your own.
Yeah, because obviously inspirational women come, we can find them along the way anywhere. Like they can help us start our careers, they can help us get through difficult times, but a lot of the time they're actually in our homes.
Exactly, and I feel like if I really broke it down, I could say 10 great inspirational women across the world that have helped to inspire me in my career. But when it comes to me as a person, and how I live and the way I think, that really does stem from my home and my family.
Wow.
So my mum and my 5 sisters, we've really, really stuck together, and we've got a very strong bond, and I think that it's helped to inspire us all.
I love that. I think honestly, it's such a gift to be able to have that starting off first thing in life, and to be able to kind of take that with you as you grow up and into adult years. So that for me is just it warms my heart. It warms my cockles.
It does.
You mentioned you've got quite a few sisters as well.
I do.
Now I know you love all of them in equal measure, but there is one in particular I think today that you would like to express some love to.
There is, my lovely sister Leonie. It's actually her birthday today, and for her to be born on inspirational women, that's Portsmouth's fault. You know that, right?
That's Ronnie Edwards' incredible marketing. That's what that
Ronnie's
is.
fault. Yeah, totally. It's for her to be born on International Women's Day. It could only have been her, because Leonie is incredible, and I even though she's younger than me and I'm the eldest, I've always looked up to her quite a lot. And it's her birthday, so let's wish her a happy birthday.
A very, very happy birthday, Leonie, from me, from your sister Amber, from everyone who's listening right now, and all of us here at Express FM. That is a lovely day to have a birthday on.
It is, isn't it? It's lovely.
It's beautiful.
Not like mine, not like mine in cold January when no one's got any money. They're all doing dry January. They don't want to come out. It's raining.
But the good thing is you get loads of good leftover Christmas food in January, so at least you're going to be eating some nice stuff.
It's leftover Christmas food and leftover Christmas booze.
Yes, swings and roundabouts, Amber. Swings and roundabouts.
That's the one.
I just want to finish with this before we play a song of yours. Who inspires you and why?
Well, my mum. I think I might have answered that just before you'd asked me the question. Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, you're absolutely fine. It's just because I know you mentioned that there are some career inspirations there too.
Yeah, there's so many. In fact, there's a lot of local female musicians that inspire me every single day. One of them, and I will just give her a little shout out, is a lady called Tash Hills.
Yes.
She's a machine, and I love her.
She's incredible.
And Rachel Horn, they are lovely, lovely women. I've always kind of looked up to them and kind of watched what they're doing. But I'm massively inspired by the lovely Shaka Khan, actually. She's one of my favourites. I follow her, I watch her, I look at her, and how I've read her life story, and, she was a very, very young mum, very young performer. She's just nailed it, and I love her. So she's definitely one of them. And I am very inspired by the late Eva Cassidy. I've followed her very closely. Mm-hmm. I had the absolute privilege of a few years ago of providing backing vocals for one of her albums. And
sorry, what?
Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy. But me and my lovely sister, who I've just dedicated my happy birthday to, we had this incredible opportunity just along the way. When you stumble into opportunities and you just say yes. Yeah. Well, we ended up on one of those kind of journeys, and it led to us providing some backing vocals for Eva Cassidy's album of unreleased material.
Oh,
and she'd obviously passed away. So we were sitting in a little studio, and we could hear her vocals just echoing through our ears, and it was just isolated, and it was beautiful, and it was really moving, and I have such a deep connection to her and her music. And then it made the album, and we were sent this beautiful gold disc. It's on my wall, and every single day I'm just like, if this woman hadn't come into my life, or if I hadn't been aware of her music, so much of my life wouldn't exist. So I feel like she's one of my biggest inspirations.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, and quite right. What an incredible accomplishment as well. That's a good story, Amber.
That's a good story, right?
That is a very, very good story. And again, beautiful answers. I couldn't have asked for anything better. Now, we're going to finish off with one of your tracks. I've played this quite a few times on Breakfast because I absolutely love it. You've also, as we've spoken about before, hit that #1 spot on the local music chart. We're about to play this song. What is it, and why should we love it?
Oh, this song it's a bop.
It is a bop.
It's a big, fun, let your hair down. If you are celebrating International Women's Day and you are a sassy woman, this is right up your street. So this is my track, and this is Hell.
Yes, Amba Tremain, thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Bye, love you lots.
And you came, this is hell. This is hell. The fire tastes so sweet.
It's the gorgeous Amba Tremain, Hell, from the local list, playing for you on Express Breakfast. We just realised as well, we forgot to mention only a very casual gig she's doing on Friday at the Inspirational Women of Portsmouth Awards, courtesy of Pomodzi. She's only going and closing it. Like I said, just a very small, minute, casual gig. And I would say, go get yourself some tickets, but they have sold out. How incredible is that? Really looking forward to it, actually. I love nothing more than watching and listening to incredible people, incredible voices, and incredible women. So all the boxes ticked right there.